this survey, each at the team and after non-wrong, this September 5th, 2015, and 9:43 at the discussion town with the Pardon of Victims. En Sodoma y Gomorra, enfermedad degenerada, Fuerzas Armadas Argentinas, cultura de abominables y de degenerados, con el perdón de víctimas, que sufren demasiado, y no sé cuántos muchos pueden haber. Keeps on studying that I will tell our guests, and I will say and repeat, that they said I will say first. And they will be me, and I don't have rights to using the words and the terms because of I will tell her say, and I will tell her take out what they says it stands, and they will reproduce what I will say, and he's going to say this, and he's going to, this is the video that he still says. The reality of the sick patriot of the generados with the Pardon of Victims, that's still only killing the same and doing the same, and oh, he never done that, he's the devil, he cheats everybody, but just say, he is the one that is cheating everybody, manipulates on the way and seduces. Whatever I just say is going to match on the same, because of they need that cultivation for they to do what abominable sick shit they are, helping Sodom and Gomorrah to raping and murdering and making the same, evangelic Satan forces with burden of the least, which still are few, being damaged to destroy and attack permanently, which I will take in the most, but I need them all. So seldom in the middle of this reality, whatever I just say, whatever I do is going to be the same, and I don't like no one nor another, is the hosting Kirchner's and the Sodom and Gomorrah ways that naturally enfermedad degenerada, Argentina militar, Argentina federal, Argentina perfecta, Argentina inteligencia, Argentina gendarme, Argentina aeroportuaria, Argentina provincial y Argentina metropolitana, naturalmente dan mierda. Enfermedad, obra de criminales degenerados diciendo por la patria está todo bien. Podemos coger y matar, podemos hacer de este y de lo que sea lo que se nos canta, la presidencia, los tribunales nos lo dieron, tenemos todo derecho, todo poder, nos pertenece, todos hacemos lo que queremos por la patria. Pedazo de mierda. Another reality of this, suddenly, happened like naturally, because of this, they have rights. Kept on making the same thing, and I am just unloading some ambient music that starts to say, no, that's what he likes and what he seeks. Perras, prostitutas, atrofiadas, evangelistas, considered to be of God now for it is, and something as expertise of the holy of God, that they have to be not mean when Yeshua already put it in the hell, face to face, physically, to the most of the shitheads, and the rest are consuming in what they tell them what they are. Hell, with the burden of victims. And the rest, yes, my duty. So, 70. And that one already have done and were no demon. And everybody knew all over the world. Whether it's sexual, atrofia de mierda, sorry. Eating, not able to speak, but sorry. So, Amlet Matlecha was the Amlecha, that is often Matlecha, the Shaflatin. And Mr. President Revin asked me to do something for him. Using or not, he asked me and I'm going to do it. And I'm pleased to do it, even if he wouldn't use it. Further, what is stress saying that it stands, like the whole advertisement before and the whole as he asked me to do. As even opera and compositions of opera people and as Matlechnam, arias and sonetos and Chematlichmat, Echmat and Asim, and then Kinshpatzi, Chatzich, Bi, Chatzikba, and Enon. Kedisich, Kedlisich, Chai. And much of other things like at my state in my situation, really, I feel a loud C will be a very descriptible. Diminished will be the most of the permanent struggle to, and destroyed is the most ever clear. And not killing the best ever that I will naturally do, and killing for the reason of the soul. But I do it, and I bless him, and I'm not blessing him as a way to opportunistically of having a favor or trying to like demons. I bless him because of it is the right for the real Buddha, which struggled and suffering so much, not only him deserves respect, and not the abominable sickness results. And the diabla reventada retorcidas united evangelics for the permanent victims, which I don't know what you think evangelics like anymore. It's not easy, and the manipulation and the engine of diablas is disgusting, but sends me what he is. So suddenly, we have pronoun. And keeps on kidnapping and raping and destroying people and pretends to, oh, this is of the girls. Several bodies of Argentina, they are going to use it for making advertisements for the armed forces. And her to keep on making, oh, acá se lo sacamos. How will I sing one, how will I sing the other, and trying to forbid? I don't know. When Mr. President Berlin and Mr. President Obama said yes, for the limitations I got, otherwise I can't buy. And asking permission to the altars. And they're saying, oh, we are giving an offer to the altars for they to say, saying that this belongs to the Sodom and Gomorrah power of the phallus that exists with thee, and not the real ones. So sadly, this were premeditated already because of each just one that they wanted to be. And say all over that they said, oh, this is the one. So suddenly, I am downloading ambient music that Yorona Edmund already contacted by YouTube with the permission of them and the same international criminal court with justice bodies for making some extra which were requested. Well, I am forbidden to reaching out help, to reaching out what as mails were sent to me, not only virtually but even as embassies diplomatically. I handle my situation and leave. And even to my door, some DHL, some Federal Express, some UHD, and some UPS, which I never received. This in the middle of stealing and trading and menace. And that never happened. But you see, the liars were too added. With some credit cards for I to have budget handling, and I can proceed to leave. With, oh, that is a criminal and always were, but you see, let's kill everybody because of everybody were associated. That's the reason he ran. And also murdering everybody all around the way. Well, I need to take away everybody, and the captain, yes, always remained as the responsible for the ship and rescues and saves, which they have tried to avoid hosting and making more. Take it out, because of what Alex said, and this cannot be upheld. And I'm going to put them all in the hell while taking out the whole that gets to be living, and the rest go to hell, which is no other which is going to happen. So suddenly, the captain also can make some good objective realities and being saving the crews and anyone to be forsake. So suddenly, Gerho lepachlach lisefot plecach, ligisefachma, and lesir rastachmot sevet lesir, vestachach hadismotelismotelimi, in retachachmatin. And okay, Your Honor, for you to corroborate about that healing, which happened about you heard, I closed the doors in and out, and there is an acoustic. It's not the best ever acoustic because of it's missing something. And the outdoors are persianas, dinsar, chmatim. And this door is not the best acoustic, but closed. It has an ambient which doesn't proceed into too much decibel sound over my voice when I just speak this way. And my mother coming on, oh, speak a little lower for the reason of the neighbors. There are still people that sleeps. And that is what Orlando Pinheiro, Cuerpo Médico Forense and Evangelista, provides. And if I sing, it's a torture and starts to hitting the doors and take it out, shut up! Stop it! And the reality, and I'm sorry to face, I am sick of this. And this woman is ailing me, and we're ill for the promoting cultivation, for the anytime she's coming back. And we can use her, we are going to see it, and we're going to figure out why everyone will be been killed of it. We'll think on a plan and try to raise our nation because of Wikimedia of Conspiracy and software arms and we're doing everything we were doing. Don't you see? And well, Gibson, it's my turn! And whatever I do puts her whack, violent, fever, anger, annoying. Then, Ableha small of a flat halkin. Sheva bless us small of a technical nothing. Get had it far back and a small done, and says that let us not of a flat ham. And I'm really sick of this, and I'm really sick of this ways, and this is not living. Reach como bless us up, let's say, halkin, if I'm not ten. There's the things were attacked last night in Rio de Janeiro, and pretended to take in the plant of Córdoba, Argentina, Córdoba province, which produces commercials only, just commercials. The cars are imported, not from Brazil, but from Germany. Saying that they threatened to send me something like President Cristina Kirchner said not a terror and so were forbidden to helping me and were associated on crime and terrorism and robbery against the government of Argentina. So, ik heb dan meegedaan, blijf maar eigenlijk in de shop is nog aan. Ik blijf het sport met de vraag waar gaat maar aan een session. Bez let het sport met de vraag waar gaat iets moet dus maken de vraag gaan. Get gaat al maakt er op blijven stop. Ik ga er gewoon met het sport dat ik zelf het sport in chef schrijf. Ben voor de gaat ik nog verder niet. Dan clearly repetitie het is voor. En we gaan alleen nog de spectacle met REDEMI. And I slept here like you asked me to. And I went to destroy people around because of what I worried about the situation. Kidnapped 8,005, raped 5,001. We take them out, or taken, sorry. And Salini repetiri statimos esvasera fort le techachal anastasima techalimi anevat monteka repetiri. Arrefa ramatseras motleis. Getchachalchi madmatke be'emunazes. Zechachalchi rabefechel spotmateret levis matfechalchamatim. And again, where evangelics will be rescuing and putting out and can be done, not me. So Sodom y Gomorrah degenerados and keeps on delivering to rape and murder, and they are part of this unaccepted trade and field. Which we got them all, thank God. Already done. And there is too much healing. And that will never help us because Sophia is terrified. Everyone were. Really terrified. Resvisi Gospod lechon arlech miacha bechal chvitim mitzvavet mot kelechim nitak et veshofel. Rechmat chamidim karat lerat respecta rata charakida. Amber Romban kina materes les materes en koshera keshet et en granita. Saptivolet et lachata. Adinotni. Being Ravesachtat is Matzes Nam Akish Shana. And Black Matzachlim. And written and taking music of Israel saying it's of the girls. And also they composed, and no one is going to be allowed to say in offense the government no more, and the thing that they cannot be and they wouldn't do what they said they do, and that I will be the holy of the God and I will do the whole that I do. And they suicide themselves. Yet lechmot lechrefi, safti boshmot alevento alchi, and retachachaligismot that blood of matachlachim keeps on rubbing files from my computer and saying, oh, they've done, don't you see? We just done, we've done this all, and he's told it to us. Go to the friends for helping him, and this is going to be detained, and goes to taking people to, and he's saying that has be. And I am next in turn, taking business. You're going to handle the Black Machal Committee. You're going to handle the Black Machal Committee. I don't want that. Give me the chicks and the trellis. And I want it like crazy. Coefficient. So let me want that. Bethlehem of Lera Vesach Lechamatzecha Livisa Sheva. And Rechalakim and Revechlachim, Tanachig my device. Permanently and manipulating my antivirus and manipulating my system and making it false. And my PC obstructs still and tells that everything, even the drawing and putting the whole us from my accounts, photos, videos, the signings, and everything I sent you, and saying that they've done and inviting anybody around the world saying that whatever to how to get in my accounts and taking that they says they have rights for being government, that I would be a criminal and they have rights to take. And let them kill. That there is a certain term around that I'm not going to say, but wak trouser, speedy wak compulsive, magic trouser around. So suddenly, in the middle of this all here, Ramatach Lachamablech Visefishvat Matlechachal, Redachniach Mablechim Sim, and protecting the people that don't have to be associated with nothing, for the reason of certain popular terms to understanding this as state curse to proceeding to don't have nothing to pay about. There is no association. So everything that delivers into artistically, loca, anything, protection, please. And I'm sorry. And let's understand what we're doing. Why is this like that? Evidently, the sicknesses are at whatever it takes about what I just told you as picture as well. And if I gotta be killed on the black market means I'm killed before plasma time. Whatever I have to carry, I'm going to carry, but not the generations and women will freak out. Sickness. So suddenly, my people's one thing. My responsible character, my responsibility is one thing. What I will do is one thing. What I don't forget that I'm not an abandon. So I'm warning. I am not guilty to being who I am. And God neither. And the responsibility of El Chai for the reason of the soul is every season working and fighting. But the hosting of the world were permanently overhauled as human story. So the fight were since the son of a just till then. And we got to understand the realities of being precocious and understand how it goes. How does it come now? And how do we forward? So the reality is not mistake, not religion, not getting insane out of senses of reality, out of mind, but understanding how this plays and works. Other clear facts where they try to ahead and saying, we won. Which we talk about the others. But the reality is you have them in flesh and blood. And we're so ever since thousands of years. Masonry all the time where it is. They never stopped in this class of things. Thing is, world were on that tea and back machine that came out. But today it's pretty some shit all over. Because of they says they got to take positions and they demands because of they said the master came and they will be the government of the world. So suddenly the master ain't not me. And they pretend to be me. And which demon wants to be demon? Como que, like I said, not barras degenerados. They demons. Nosotros elegimos diablos. Which demon wants to be demon? Well, there. Nosotros la dijimos. Well, I said, saying they're going to be me. And the rest are like, who demon wants to be demon? The reason why you see me as the destruction they causes, saying they got to be trying to make me carry the destructions they got because of I don't bend and I don't say they to be what they are not and I to be what they demand. So suddenly, it's putting in here this any word, every understood is exactly this, and we don't heal, we get sensed. We get reality. If you have some discontrol, some out state or state in that you cannot handle, primeval, we have been working not solely making no class of alienation, manipulation, to trying to make people understand. And we got to be careful about what this days still they're still working and making over para-intelligence as civil, as para-governmental, para-forces, para-shit. To make in the hunting, oh, I am one of, like evangelics in a time, we cut inside of the churches, oh, we converted, don't you worry, we already know who is and who is not, and Adonai will give the sickly kind of message himself. So suddenly, we got to be careful about that, but understanding the realities we are handling, that we are going to polish a little bit more today for the newest trouser of the magic land of Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, evangelics. It's exactly the in the farthest constellation of Cuerpo Médico Forense Argentina, non Sur, with the burden of victims, with the farthest Christina Kirchner birthed by a simple fart, sorry the words, forgive me please, for that to be the queen of the Bethlehem of scene. Let's not say any other because we're going to keep innocence as victims and we're going to work for wording, trying to make the right habit. So suddenly, Rechem of Bethlehem is echt dat niet aan het les foto de les So Rechem of Bethlehem is echt die sop de besmattachal gaat leggen is the fart that you never went is toxic like Sodoma and dangerous like hell with the pardon of victims. And Rechem of Bethlehem is hier something associated with a sort of fart that she had forgetting the victims. So, what is problems we have, we are going to handle. So we have farted toxic in much other places. Right? But we were making sanitation, forgive me please. So I went to Fatmat Lechli Sekhalchamatzen, and today I said, yeah, that's the easy one, you run, yeah. They said first! I had taken my hygiene accessories, personal accessories, and I went to the body, and the body, so the body, they are taking care, and I love them and bless them, and I know they are really changing their lives for the best ever and trying to put wording into healthness. But and please stay to be protected. And so suddenly, it left me feeling like tears, sickness, and I went to the body and into hygienizing. So suddenly started saying, how possibly the whole of the mornings just not doing it? Don't you see? Taking from its shelf something and went to chunk it stuff at the bathroom. I never seen it. Alright, they mixed it and figured it out because they said Levite product, Buenos Aires, Argentina. Levite with UV writing like in Spanish will be, and I'm sorry it's not an advertisement anyway, they don't have to pay me, but I wish they would be sensed and that to be aware about reality. This company to be something which they will call like the psychedelic drugs to getting high, and I will come that way and I will do that. Well, I just were buying some flavored waters, bottle of half of a liter or 1 ounce, and that's just drinking on the street or around inside house. But they are capable of supporting the, oh, don't you see, they weren't just buying on purpose. Then, every time and every day is just something to figure out, masking, suppress, destroy, erasing, twisting, emplacing, implanting, manipulating, forging, running, organizing, and training for being more shit than ever. Everyone, which dedicates. And the whole night making witchcraft and the generations to my person and to my children and and destroying my life and destroying anybody else, saying that they are going to control and produce war and violence. And I want you to see them in the remaining crap. Brains, carnívoros, crudos, cabreras, anacondas, telling they are going to control and making the right side. Sodom and Gomorrah inside and not victims, which they delivers toward being raped and murdered and manipulates them sickly like they are. Telling and advising them, don't you worry, you are the authority. You only have to give in the explanations and any other class of Bethlehem to the Lord. You don't worry because of you are the authority and you can do whatever you want. So whatever you do, keep it and talk to the Lord. The Lord is going to do it. But anything else you take away from them whenever you don't go around, you can do whatever you want. You have rights to having sex, but remember it's a sin. And don't you worry. You're forces of the night. not Adonai. Lord is going to be with you, and He's going to hold you. And whenever you sin, you remember, you can be really under too much pressure, but you know what it is. So you can recall yourself at the mercy of the Lord. So don't you worry, if you are in violence, you will provoke, because we know who is behind this and what this is doing with this. Don't you worry, if anytime you just cross the line, Lord is going to forgive you. You just do whatever you want. There's not going to be no problem. And whenever you're going to take away from us for the temperatures to the Lord and to the anointing of the Lord, you give us the 50, we're going to purify what you've given us at least and all free. Carnival, Cabrera, Anacondia, Marinetta Train, even Stamateras. You guys making within Hilton, Curanderas, with a part of Nafetas. Rechem ablech l'sechtitam ablech l'sechol chabat l'kilim. In rechem ablech l'sechol chilim ablech l'sechol. Igen rechem atzem bablech l'sam. So, rises against the Christians, kind of the Antichrist. And that's putting in clear account. Etiologically, morphologistically, Christ term, Christ term, ben rotim ablech matziva kerobon. Christ term, being resti hamativas monchombatim, but plevesmotachim, but sim, is the litanikom ma enkubamun, latin kimbiko. And whenever you call to morphology real, you found ambenkumabun babenkoratum, and you get in bambedakim bamblekovaram. And whenever you do, you get the blenkivisol bekorpatiram. And every time it's in kalki, mambaratim, bakerfonant, and the kolik, and baregam. And means the one that's taken from God to become holy and make himself kingdom, which pretended, which were called by the Empire of Rome, to Yeshua, Elachachai, Shiachai, Eladon. The reason why Christa Kembantu is not exactly Eladon, and Christ is not the right calling him for respect. So, Eladon Adonai Meshiach Elachachai. Ben Rechama Blech Fetla Chabablech Nachalchanim, my goodness.